What's going on YouTube? Crypto Matrix here, coming out from our cryptocurrency stream. And guys, we definitely have a pattern playing out right now. I want to show you guys how to take this trade in the short term, as well as an even bigger pattern which could be playing out, and you could make some big gains on that one. Guys, I want to show you how to take both of these breakouts, whether long or short. And guys, I'm going to be real short and sweet today. Actually, I have students lined up all day, so I don't have too much time, so I'm going to be real short. We'll just talk about the Bitcoin price today, guys. If that sounds good to you, be sure to subscribe and like. I'm going to dive right into the price action. And if you haven't signed up using my links, you can save up to over $7,000 in bonuses just with using all of my links below. And if you sign up to Bybit right now, you can save over $2,600 in bonuses just by using my link right here. And don't forget about all of my giveaways, and be sure to check out the student program. Okay guys, so there's several things jumping out at me right now. For starts, we have a big ascending wedge, but we could also have a descending wedge forming out right before our eyes. For instance, like this. Exclude that little wick right there. Okay. And moving right down like that. So we have a lot of patterns within patterns right now. And yes, guys, we can go down to the smaller time frames and really dice up these patterns within patterns. But I want to give you guys the more stable breakouts today. Again, the smaller trades, you know, the patterns within patterns on the smaller time frames are really for leverage trading. And to be honest, you know, a lot of people just aren't there leverage wise. So some days we just won't go over that stuff, guys. I want you guys to be able to make profits, you know, every single day. And the reality is you usually get 2 big attempts a day, but with micro trades, you could get 8 or 10. So there's definitely a lot of opportunity, and there's many different ways to take your trade. For instance, you could take a breakout, you could take an indication play, you could take a pattern play, okay, in order of safety, I would believe, okay? So for instance, we are descending down this wedge right now. We will retest the bottom of this pattern over here. So guys, just in simplicity, if we break out of this pattern, you could ride a nice little short down to the bigger pattern here in the yellow, okay? And then you'll have a moment where you could either decide whether to take your profit or keep it open as we break down further. A lot of people are very, convinced that, you know, we will never see below a $30,000 Bitcoin again, guys. And to be honest, it's really hard to say. You know, you got to think, project yourself as an institution, you know. They want to spread fear into the market to drive the price down to buy as much coin as possible. A lot of institutions did miss the boat. But just like we've all talked about, when institutions miss the boat, they bring the boat back. It's hilarious. We live in a time of mass manipulation where the government and big money industries have a lot of power. Okay, guys? And it's a shame, but it's just something that we have to deal with in our lifetime. And, you know, hopefully if we can establish these core foundations in making money, you know, hopefully over the next several hundred years, these kinds of things will change. But as of now, guys, it's something we have to deal with. Okay, so just, guys, in simplicity here, if we get the indications pushing us down, for instance, we do have the 7 crossing down. We have a big breakdown right here. It looks like we're going to kind of be going like this. As you guys can see, the volume is low right now. So basically it means a sideways and downward movement, but unless some good volume comes into the market. And guys, remember just how to play that. If we break out of this support, look for a short. We break out of this, look for a long, guys. And then let me zoom out right here. And you can see we are in a bigger pattern here, okay? So for instance, this would be the biggest trade you guys could make here with a big target potential here. Okay, so for instance, even just measured from right here, the back of the triangle, say like we broke up to the upside, we could be retesting $50,000, which would be extremely good. And if we broke out to the downside, let's say we broke out right here, we could easily be retesting around $24,000, guys. This is a really interesting moment right now. Remember what I said about the $42,000 level and the $29,000 level. Guys, in simplicity, if we break below these levels, that is an extremely bearish sign, and we are in for a bit of a red run. We could even be retesting $20,000. If we break above $42,000, that's an extremely good sign, guys. That could mean we're out of the woods for the foreseeable future, or at least a month or so. Okay, guys, remember, volume has to be a continuation for it to actually pump in one direction. Okay, volume has to be continuously pumped into the market. Okay, so remember, take the little pattern plays, okay, and then you can even take the bigger ones as we get into it. Okay, so for instance, say like you take a long right out of there and it goes up to the top there. You have that moment where, hey, do I take my profit right there out of the small pattern? Remember, use your measurements from the back of the wedge. And then you can think about either opening another trade or just leaving that one open. And same thing to the downside. We break out of this pattern to the downside, okay? same strategies, guys. And remember to set your stop losses, guys. I don't want to ever hear about people getting wrecked on this channel. I am a firm believer in stop losses, guys. And to be honest, even when I don't have one, which is extremely, extremely rare, I have many methods to protect myself. You know, the doubling down method, the fishing method. There's so many different strategies I can incorporate to protecting myself, guys. And that's what really makes me a successful trader. It's an overall win ratio of success. Okay, guys, so those are the trades that I'm looking for in the Bitcoin price action. I hope that was helpful for you guys, and I hope you guys can make some good trades on this coming up soon. And guys, that's all the time I have for today. These are pretty wild times in crypto. I want to just do a real short video. I've got students lined up all afternoon, guys. And if you haven't found the student program yet, all you have to do is go over to crypto-matrix.net and you guys can get signed up straight away. If you pay in crypto, you still have to kind of go the old method and email us back and forth, and we'll get you in promptly. Usually it takes us a day or two just to get back to you guys. But for instance, if you guys send like a payment for your first 5 hours, you will be taken care of. And then you can scroll right down and do a payment confirmation. For instance, your name, your YouTube tag, your email, and then provide your transaction ID so we can match you up promptly. Okay? So for instance, you could also book straight in the student program, guys, but you'll have to pay via PayPal or Venmo. Okay? And same with this option up here. This is also a PayPal option too. I wanted to make it very easy for the masses, guys. A lot of people are kind of just discovering crypto or just getting into it, and they don't even know how it works yet. So it is, nice having all these different payment options, guys, and I go over everything about the program, your expectations, ways to make a payment, and then we even have an about page just talking about me and how we're going to meet your goals. And guys, I cannot stress enough, the success rate among the group is just phenomenal. I can't believe it. Like, it's really blowing me away. People are making profits that are really unheard of. It's nuts. And I'd say there's about 20 people out of the whole group who have, made almost $500,000 right now, which is incredible. We're talking life-changing gains here, guys. And for me as a teacher, seeing these kind of gains become a reality for these folks is just, my gosh, it's just the best rewarding feeling I've had in a long time. And guys, I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep teaching as long as I can. Yes, we only have a few spots open for this coming month, or for this month actually. The month just ended yesterday. So we do only have a few spots left, guys, so I really want you guys to hear this. If you want to get in this month, you have to strike now. Okay, reach out to me today at bitcoindeathstar@gmail.com. My buddy Mitch will be happy to send your onboarding email, and if not, you can go right over to the website and sign up, guys. And I cannot stress enough, guys, if you do not come from a rich family must come from you, must come from you, all right? And I make it as easy as riding that wave. Guys, I am Crypto Matrix. I'll catch you guys later.